This video is brought to you by MUBI, a curated streaming service dedicated to elevating great cinema from all around the globe. Get a whole month free at mubi.com/Christine. From iconic directors to emerging auteurs, there is always something new to discover. With MUBI, each and every film is hand-selected by a team of curators. MUBI is for lovers of great cinema and for those who don't know they love great cinema yet. Discover the best of cinema at your fingertips anytime, anywhere. My favorite film is called A Married Woman. It's a Jean-Luc Godard film. French New Wave, black and white, super cute, very stylized. If you have time, just watch the first 5 minutes. You get a whole month for free if you use my code, which is mubi.com/Christine. Do that and then watch just the first 5 minutes. Let me know your thoughts. The first 5 minutes are so iconic. If that catches your attention, obviously watch the entire film. You can also watch the trailer as well. So many visuals that are used in fashion and photography I had no idea came from this film. I was so amazed just watching it and being like, oh, that's from that, and that's from this, and that's from that, and that was used in this, and inspired by that. Really cool. So Jean-Luc Godard, it's called A Married Woman. Oh my gosh. I just shot this entire video and the audio wasn't plugged in, and that was so frustrating. So I'm gonna go ahead and cycle through this again. Oh, but you know what? The entire video, the last video, my hair was in my face, so I just took it out of the way, and hopefully this looks okay. But welcome back, everyone. Thank you for being here. The first thing I want to talk about is a ceramic thing that I just made that I'm super proud of, that took so long to make. It's this toilet right here, and what it is I posted it on my Instagram, so if you aren't already following the Saran Wrap Instagram, I kind of explained it there, but this top part comes off the toilet, and the water chamber and the bowl has a tube that connects, and you drop your phone in there and you play music. It just amplifies your music for you. I had the concept for the ceramic piece a while ago, and I just couldn't like do it because there's so many different parts and I didn't know how to engineer it. So I just kept thinking about it for a long time, and then finally I was like, you know what, I have to do it. I just have to execute it, and it's been received really well. It got kind of viral on Instagram and TikTok, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's like 5 different parts, and I tested it out with Jason, and it amplifies your music by like 25 decibels or something like that. So it's a significant increase, and the whole point is that I just don't like connecting to Bluetooth sometimes, so that's why I made that. I just sold one right before recording this video, and I'm really excited about it because it took me so long to make. It took me, like, if I were to pay myself minimum wage even, it would still not be worthwhile because it took me like weeks and weeks to make this. I've been having that constant debate inside my head, and it really bums me out because as a freelancer, you just don't really know what to charge and don't really know what you're worth. So oftentimes you just charge way less because you just, I don't know, you feel pressured into it in a way. And I've been talking to like a lot of people about this, like in terms of like sponsorships and like making YouTube videos and stuff. I've been doing like YouTube for like 15 years, and for the first, I don't know, like 7 years I wasn't making any money off of it. So everything was my own time and my own resources. And eventually brands would be like, hey, I believe in you, so I'm gonna pay you to like sustain this, right? And for a while there, for the last couple of years, I couldn't make videos unless they were sponsored. I was looking back at all my videos, I'm like, no, if I really love this, and I do love making videos, then I need to do this more without getting paid for it. So that's why I'm trying to make a video every Sunday for the rest of forever, as long as I can do it, really. Let's do a ceramic giveaway. So I've been making these Togo couches for a while now, and I want to give this one away. It's a pink one, and I really like it. I actually use this sometimes as a phone stand, so whenever I'm washing dishes, I have a ledge right here, so I'll pop my phone right there and then just watch videos while I'm doing the dishes and stuff. Yeah, so if you want to win this Togo couch, go on my ceramics Instagram, which is Saran Wrap, and find this post and comment with your favorite emoji. And then I'll pick a winner in 7 days. A couple new things on the website. I've had this on the website before, but this is a cat dish for outdoor cats, or if you have ants inside your house, then this is perfect for that. So what you do is you fill the outer rim with water, and then you have your cat food in the inner rim, and it keeps ants from coming in. My dad used to do this, but with 2 bowls. So he'll stack 2 bowls on top of each other and then fill the outer rim with water, and then eventually I was like, I don't have enough bowls. So I made this. It's a little bit heavier so it doesn't move around, and it's more of a dish than it is a bowl because of whisker fatigue, if you're familiar with that. Next on the list, I have this right here, which is a slow feeder because I'm cat sitting right now. It's the most beautiful cats ever. And one of the cats, she likes to eat the food really fast, and then she'll throw up around the house like in little like chunks here and there, which is super easy to clean up, but it can't be really good for her health, right, to eat that fast. So I decided to make a slow feeder so that she slows down her eating. Yeah, cat dishes. That's what's new to the website right now. On YouTube, I've been watching This Modern House, or The Modern House, which is a channel based in the UK, and they interview a lot of artists. And there's this one woman that they interviewed who lives and works out of this studio that she's a printmaker basically, and her place is insane. It's so beautiful. I love the kitchen. It's a live workspace, but it seems very balanced. It doesn't seem overwhelming with all her work stuff everywhere, and it doesn't seem like crazy intimate, but it is an intimate space because it's where she lives. So I thought it was really interesting, and I feel like because I live and work from home, I'm always trying to find like that balance. She does it, and she does it so gracefully. Subscribe to that channel, and if you have any suggestions for interior design channels that aren't just a generic interior design channel, let me know. I live in a gray box, you know, like a ugly gray box. I mean, I love the house, I love the layout of it and everything, I love the location, but at the end of the day, the floors and the walls are all gray. It's a gray box. Actually, Paige Wassel made a video on how to decorate or how to live in a gray box, because she does talk about how a gray box can be boring and ugly and generic and all that stuff, right? I love where I live, I just don't like the color of the walls and the color of the floors, you know? So it's something that I can't change, but I can do things to kind of mask it in a way. So Paige Wassel, fantastic video. And if you live in a gray box or if you live in a white box, I think that's a really good video to watch to inform yourself on ways to kind of mask that in a way. In my last favorites video, I talked about Substack, and I've been subscribed to a lot of online newsletters, and I don't know, it's really fun because it's like journaling in a way. It's kind of like the old days of blogging or the old days of like live journaling and stuff. I've been subscribed to a lot of newsletters, and one that I just recently subscribed to actually became like a whatever the top tier member I became that for Katie Dalebout's new Substack. It's called Let It Out Lists, and it's so sweet, and I don't know, like the first one that I read fully, it was so nice. So it's about love or like letters. When she first started dating this guy, he liked her so much that he wrote her a like list, almost like a love letter, but it's a list of things that he likes about her. But because they're in a new relationship, he didn't quite love her yet. He just really, really liked her, right? So he wrote her this list of things that he liked about her. She talks about that a little bit. I don't want to go like all in detail about it, but it was just so sweet, and I got like kind of emotional reading it. It's such a thoughtful and intimate newsletter. Also on reading, I read an interview with Peter Do, and it was really cool because he's Vietnamese, and his upbringing is very similar to mine in a way, and his relationship with clothing and passing down clothing is very similar to my relationship with it. So I thought it was really sweet. So when my friend sent me that interview, I passed it around to a lot of different people. The photo in the interview, I don't feel like they picked the best photo for it. So like when I sent it out to the people, they're like, what's this about, you know? But really, it's an interesting interview to read through. At the beginning of this month, I was driving around a lot to Orange County, and I started listening to a podcast that my cousin Amy recommended to me called Sounds Like a Cult. A couple women who talk about the cult of like Trader Joe's or Instagram moms, and it's hilarious, and it gives you like different like points of view on what's a cult, and you hear a lot of random people talking about why certain things are a cult, but they're a part of that cult because da da da. So yeah, it's just funny and insightful, and really it's just pure entertainment. So if you have, I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour to listen to something on a drive, check out Sounds Like a Cult. Cornelia Murr is an artist I've been listening to a lot lately. Lake Tier of the Clouds is an album that came out a few years ago. I think it was, 2018, which is quite a while ago. I think it's such a great album for summertime listening. If you're on like a bike ride or something like that, or at a picnic, or actually when you're making dinner tonight, put it on and play it from the beginning. It's a relatively short album, but just truly fantastic. I don't even know who to categorize her with, but like if you like Wise Blood or Jessica Pratt, but you want something more upbeat, check out Cornelia Murr. She's fantastic, and her voice is stunning and really fun to sing along to. My friend Ray introduced me to her, and he's like he's really into photography. He's an ex-pro skater. He's really into Elliott Smith, but Cornelia Murr doesn't really sound like Elliott Smith. Give that album a listen. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you think she sounds similar to, I guess. I've been wearing these Mary Janes that you get from Chinatown for ages now, and every couple of years I'll just get a new pair. But this year I recently got a dark brown velvet pair off Etsy, and it reminds me of like Karen Callahan or something like that, like a super expensive shoe, but it was only like $14. So I'm sharing it here because a lot of people have been asking me about it. Ooh, windy. I got a nice breeze right now. This ring right here, how cute is this? It's a little cowboy boot. It's on a gold band that isn't like a perfect like straight gold band. It's got a little bit of a wave to it. It's just cute, stacked on cute. And I actually saw this Japanese guy, it was just on TikTok or like Instagram or something like that, but I saw him wearing a bandana like this and then using his ring as almost like a bolo in a way. But I thought that was really cool because it does get really hot in LA and dry, and a lot of people have been using bandanas and just like wetting it and wearing it around their necks as a way to cool down, like personal air conditioning in a way. It works. So if you go like hiking and stuff, it's great for that. But it's also really cute just to wear it as a tie. And then having this to kind of like seal it in or like loosen it up. And if you're afraid of it like falling off, then you can like loop it around one more time. I'm excited to wear this like when I go camping or something like that. These bandanas, this one's from Double RL. I really like these because I actually use them for a bunch of different things. I use them as napkins when I'm like, I have one right here that I use as a napkin, and yeah, I just collect them because I end up using it to like clean my kitchen counters and like just doing everything. I really like beat them up, and yeah, they're just great because you just wash them. I feel like it looks better over time. So cute, right? It's a little boot, and it came inside a little cowboy hat, like ring box. It's just too cute. Last thing I want to talk about is this container. For some reason, it never really came to the States, or maybe it sold out so quickly that I never got a hold of it. But I love this, and it's a dish, which is so cool. So I have a couple friends who were visiting from Holland. Bo and Mike, thank you so much for bringing this, but they brought over a ton of like treats and snacks from Holland. If you don't know, Jason's Dutch, so I shared it with him, and he was just like, oh my gosh. He was giving me like all these stories and memories of like each treat and stuff. But the thing that I was the most excited about was this donut thing. I have no idea how they knew that I wanted this, or how they knew that I've been like looking for it for a while. So yeah, I just thought that was a very thoughtful and surprising gift. If you're watching this, Bo and Mike, thank you so much for this, because I love it. Thank you so much for watching this video and listening to me talk, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.